Hello, guys, and welcome to our live class for today. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate each and every one of you that is tuning in. So, guys, in today's class, hello, Twa, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, guys, in today's class, we're going to be learning how to do a crossing BuBu. You know this crisscross BuBu. So, if you don't know how to do it, let's come and figure it out together in this class, okay? So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do. So I'm just trying to fix my thread before I start cutting. So we're going to go straight into the tutorial. I'm not going to be waiting. We're just going to go straight. Any people that want to learn it, when they join, they will come and join. So thank you so much. So what I'm trying to do now, I will try and turn my camera so that we can use the floor, and then we'll do the cutting of the bubble. So that's what I want to do. Okay. So the length I'm going to be making use of. So let me just turn the camera first. Start with the lights. Let me turn my lights. Okay. And yes. Conta, you're welcome. Hello. Welcome. So I'm trying to set this part so that I can turn the camera so that we can start cutting immediately, okay? So we're going to be let me turn the camera so that we can this way. I think this will be okay. Let me all of these messages. Okay, now do not disturb. Okay. So I think this will be okay. I'll be able to see. Mhm. So what I want to do now, I want to measure out the length of my bubble. The bubble is going to be very free. It's not going to be tight. So I just want to mark out the length. So that is why I'm folding it this way. Okay, so once I fold it, I'll cut out the length, and then we are good to go. That's the length for the front piece. So for the front piece, I'm going to make the front piece like 40 inches. I'll make it like 40 inches. So I just want to check. I hope I still have up to 40 inches here. Okay. So I'll make it like 40 inches, and then I'm going to cut that 40 inches out. So this is going to be for our back piece. So the next thing I want to do now, I want to cut the back piece, and then we'll use the back to cut the front. Okay. So you can see what I have. So like I said, I want my bubble to be free. I don't want it to be that tight. So what I'm going to do from this part, I am going to measure. I'm going to measure the shoulder part. I'm going to come to this part, and then I'll measure the shoulder. I hope you guys can see me. This light is just reflecting in my eyes. Okay, thank you so much. That's it. So from this part, I'm going to mark the length of that's the width of the neckline. So for the neckline, I'll use like 3.5 inches. And then from that point, I'll come down by 2 inches. So that's for my back neckline. And then from this point, I want to take my my sleeve measurement. So for the sleeve, so what I have here is about 26. I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it so that it's not going to be a short. So the sleeve is going to reach like somewhere here. And then the next thing I'm going to do from that part, I'm going to come down. I'll just come down like 1 inch, and then or 1.5 inch, and then I'll mark it to this point to create a shoulder slope. And then from that point, I hope you guys can see me. Hope it is not too far. And then from this point, I'm going to mark a sleeve opening of like 16, like 17. I don't want it to be too tight. I'll mark a sleeve opening of like 17. Okay, I'll mark it that way. And then the next thing I want to how wide the body is going to be. So for this, I have 15 inches, which is like 30 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to come to this part. I'll mark it so you can see what I am doing. And then from that part, I'll just mark it down straight. So let me check the down part, what I have, how many inches. So this is like 17, it's too wide, so make it 16. So I'll just mark my 16 inches. So sorry, this fabric, the fabric is very colorful. So, so I'm going to cut open now. So I've cut that part open. And then the next thing I'm going to cut the neckline. And then I'll just mark that slope for the shoulder parts. Okay. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do, I just want to reduce the length a little bit of this sleeve. Oh, I'm just looking. I think I'll use fold to do that. I'll do that on fold when I'm folding it. So thank you so much, Nurse Juliet. Welcome. You're welcome. So I'm just trying to cut this first. So like I said, I want the boob, I don't want it to be tight. I want it to be free. So that is why. So I'm using 16 inches, okay? So this is going to be the width of our boo. So the next thing, now let's cut out the front of this pattern, okay? So for the front, this is what we're going to use. We're going to use our remaining fabric. So I'm going to fold my remaining fabric, okay? And let's look for the like the best way. I just pray that I don't have to. Let's see. That's 40. That's 30. Mhm. So that means that dress I might have to reduce it though. This is what? This is 30. This is 31. Hmm, It's 31. Because the length has to be the same. 31 is short. At least 35. I'm just trying to figure out how I am going to place my fabric right now. That is what I am trying to get to. I wanted it to be longer, but from the way it is now, it is not going to be longer. So I'm just cutting it the side of my bubu. So at this point, I think I'm going to have to extend the. So I'm cutting the shoulder part. So I'll just cut it up to that part where the neckline is going to be. And then I'm going to pull this out like this. I want to measure what I have left for my fabric. So I hope you guys are able to see me. This network is not helping me at all. So I have about 34 there, which is okay because of the neckline. So the next thing I'm going to do from this part, I want to mark where I'm going to start my curve from. So for this, I'm going to use like 14. I'll use 14 inches. So that 14 inches, I'm just going to curve that 14 inches. That's like like basically just curve like this. I'll just pray. Even me, I know that this thing is not showing properly. You understand? Because of the kind of fabric that I'm making use of. The fabric I'm making use of. But there's nothing I can do about that. I'd already started. So maybe I'll do another tutorial that where I'll have to use a fabric that is much so I'm just cutting everything open. So I'll place this so that we'll take a good look at it so you can see. So I'm just trying to trim more. So the more you come down, the more the chest area will be open. You understand? If you don't want it to be too open, you don't have to come down much. Okay, so now we're going to go and start stitching. I'll just take this, like seriously, this. Whew. Okay, Denise, your battery is going out. So sorry about that. This is my wig. I think I'm going to remove it. Let me look for a tie and tie. Like, okay. So I'm taking out that wig. I beg. The thing is disturbing my life. Let me tie my hair. me not come out because I want to look very good. Because I want to look very good. The thing is disturbing me. Mhm. So let's turn back our lightings back to us. And then let's start sewing. Okay. All right. I'm just going to do this and then bring it low. You guys should please like the video. I'm tired. The cutting of this dress really stressed me out. Cutting on the floor. So we're going to start stitching. So you guys should please like this video. So you guys saw the width. So the next thing I'm going to do, okay, let's join them first and then I will fold it down. So this is the back. So just watch, okay? There's nothing you have to watch and see. I'm going to take one piece. So we're going to do right side facing right side. So this is the shoulder. You understand? So this is the shoulder. The shoulder they're the same, the sides are the same. Can you see? So now we're going to stitch from that shoulder part. I'm going to stitch it down. Okay. So I'm stitching it down on the shoulder line. So that's what I am doing. So for those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome, okay? You are highly welcome. If you have any questions, you can drop your questions on the comment section. Okay. So I'm going to take the other part and then I'm going to look the shoulder and then I will join it also. So basically what I'm just trying to do, I am trying to stitch the shoulder area. So I'm joining the shoulder already. So for those of you that are just joining, welcome. Okay. You guys should please hit on the like button of this video. I would appreciate it for you guys to like the video. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stitch this. So I've stitched so I'm going to join sides. I'll just join it down. Okay. So I'll join the side. So I'm just using like basically like half of an inch I'm using to do my stitch. That's what I'm using to do my. This is my bubble. So if I'm wondering this side, should I leave opening on the side? I'm just wondering if I should leave an opening. Let me just stop. I stop like maybe like 2 inches. I'll figure that out later. So the other part also, I'm going to join the side of the other part also, and then we're going to go straight to the twisting and the connecting of the crisscross. So when you're stitching, just make sure that all of your stitch they are laying flat. You understand? Make sure that they are laying flat. That's just so these are the things that makes your work neat. Just sure they are not laying flat, don't sew. Make sure that they are laying flat, they are the same, okay? So with that it will help you. Okay. So like I said, I just stop like 2 inches below. And then the next thing we are going to do now, we're going to take our piece. So this one is God that is going to help the way the thing is. So what I want to do, I want to put notch so that I will know that part, that part, this part where that curve reach. I want to put I want to put a notch at that part. Okay, let me put them together and then put the notch first before I continue. So this is the part where that neckline, that curve stopped. So I'm just going to notch it. I'll notch it that way. And then the other part where I'm going to notch again, I'm going to notch my back neckline, the center of the back neckline. I'm going to notch the center of the back neckline like this. So I'll notch the center of the back neckline. So the next thing we're doing now, let's do the crisscrossing. So I'll open this up. So let me press it fast. Let me press it fast. So if you guys can hear me, I am just doing the pressing. I'm just trying to press it. That part is off my camera, so I'm just to press it so that it looks okay. It is smooth. Okay. So I'm just done with the pressing. Just a minute, just a second. It's not even up to a minute. Okay, so like I said, if you guys can hear me, I am back. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do now, I've pressed the shoulder parts, those shoulder area. I'm going to take my long wrap like this, and then I'm going to send right to left and left to right. That's like basically what I am doing now. I am, let's see. So I'm going to send, so this one is the left one. So I'll send to this side like this. Hmm? And then this one, I'll send this one to this side. You understand? So like I just like crossed them. As I brought this one to this side, I brought this one to this side, brought this one to this side. And then after that, I'm going to take this, I'm going to match both of them together. I'm going to stitch it down. Okay. So thank God that my fabric, it has two face. So because it has two face, so it will be a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to stitch it down. So I'm stitching it down. So because this particular fabric, it has like a savage, I came in a little bit more. So I'll trim that part out. I'll trim out. You understand? So it has a savage end. So I'll trim out. And the next thing I'm going to, okay, yes. So I'm going to take this. This I'm going to be working with my pins. So I'll get my pins. So the next thing we're going to do now, you can see what I have here now. So this is my neckline. So I'm going to take this like this. So this is a little bit too long, so I'm going to trim it. That's this part is longer than the others. I'll just trim it small. Okay. Okay, so now see what I have now. I'm going to take this. So I'll turn it like this, let it be facing me so that it will be easy for me to figure out. So I'm going to take this like this, and then I'm going to do this. And then when I do this, I'm going to take it like this. I will just turn it once, and then I'll bring this point. I will face to my neckline. That's the back of my neckline like this. And then I'm going to pin. Because I want to avoid stories that touch. I want to pin it first. I'll pin everything first before I will stitch it. Okay. This thing that you are seeing, this tie, it can be very trickish. When I say trickish, I mean very, very, very trickish. Okay, so I will pin it. When I finish pinning it, because as I'm looking now, I hope I've not even made mistake already. So that is why I'm going to pin it. Can you see? I'm just pinning it along the neckline. I'm pinning one side down first. When I'm done with that one side, I will pin the other. So let's just walk it through together like that. You can see the color. You just keep pinning it along that neckline. So what I'm going to advise you is that if you have not done this, use a small fabric to try it out first, okay, before you do it on your big fabric. Okay, so you can point that I notch. So I'll match both of them together, so that will help me. Okay, so when I get to that part, I'm going to stop. I'll do this other side. I'll do this other side. So I'm going to pin them. So hold the two cords together and then I'll pin. So like I said, if you're just joining us, you're welcome. Please, you should please like this video, okay? Three dots on this right hand side, just like the video. So I'm just using my hands to stretch it out nicely. And then I will pin it. So it looks like I've gotten to the end of that part. I'm just going to stop first. You understand? Looks like I've gotten to the end of that part. I am going to stop. I'll pin it. So let me go back to the other side. Okay, so I want to check it first before I continue and see what I have. So I'm just trying to figure it out. It looks like my collar is a little bit big. It looks like my collar is a little bit bigger. Just want to make sure that what I have is okay before. So this part, so it needs stitching. So this my collar, it looks like it is too big. It's too big. Can you see? So this down part, I'm just going to weave them. So it looks like that part is a little bit too big. So that's what I'm trying to do, if I should reduce it or if I that way. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But other than that, see that everything has entered nicely. It has entered properly. So this side is sitting, this side is sitting. So you can see. Can you see? Can you see? So I'm just going to go ahead and then I'll just finish that up, and then in short, let me place it on my dress form first before I continue. Okay. Okay. So you can see. So I've not even stitched on. I've not stitched it. The only part that I don't like about this dress is the length. I wanted it to be longer, but I like that the collar is big. I like that part, and then I like the way it crossed. But the fact that it's not very long, I did not like it because it is not long. But you can see other than that. So the sleeve is just for me to fold this part and then hem the down part and then hem this part also. So that is all for our tutorial for today. And then the down part, I'm going to hem the down part. So I'm going to stop here. So the other things are things that you people can do. You can do it easily. So there's no point of us continuing. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys. All of you that tuned in. Solange, good morning. Denise, how are you this morning? Regina, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Nurse Juliet, hi. Nurse Juliet, hi. Basi, Dicta, and so thank you so much, guys, of you that tuned in. God bless you all.